So I've been joined now by Alan Pratten, who's Managing Director of the Major Risk Practice at Arthur J. Gallagher. So,
thank you very much.
Thank you for taking the time to
Thank
talk to us. So I'm guessing this is a reasonably key line event for you in your calendar. What does a firm like Gallagher's hope to get out of the next couple of days?
I think it's about communicating the key technical elements. You know, it's not necessarily about how many people we can have on the stand. It's more about saying these are the risks that we're seeing emerging. These are the risks that have been around for a while, but we still got to think about them, and it gives us an opportunity to start continually talking about those.
Okay. And what do you think is kind of top of mind for risk managers? What will you be promoting from the stand?
So promoting from the stand, quite a lot of on the political violence. We're seeing an emerging aspects there, both to physical assets and to people. Also, actually, we're seeing probably two big risks coming through. Tax is a significant risk. It's clearly front of people's mind at the moment, but for M&A and reorganisations, tax is insurable, and there's a growing market for that. So we're going to be talking a lot more about that. We've had a lot of interest in that debate, and also, you know, data breach, which is, you know, was it going to be Y2K debate? You know, was a question a couple of years ago. We do a lot of civil litigation, and what we're seeing now is the average cost of a litigant, which is not directly correlated to I've taken 20,000 from your account, but I've been involved in a data breach, has gone from about £50 a person to £2,500 a person. So this whole looking at quantifying the potential problem. But I think in essence all of those emerging risks and accelerating risks, I think it still comes back to clients have slightly less money to spend. We've got new risks coming through, we've got old risks which are accelerating. It does go back to the relatively straightforward, what's my tolerance and appetite and what's best fit, and we're going to be focusing on that.
Okay. I know EMIC themselves are pushing their enterprise risk management forum coming up. I mean, do you see away from the pure insurance risk management into that enterprise risk management? That feels like that's kind of playing quite well into that.
Yeah, I think enterprise risk management means different things to different people. For example, does treasury risk form part of that? And that's probably better suited to large accountancy firms. So what Gallagher wants to focus on is the insurable risk elements of it, and leave the accounting risks to others. Having said that, you know, where does tax form? Well, that's probably sits halfway between, and we are doing a lot of those type of deals. So enterprise risk management in its broader context, certainly.
Okay, well, good. Well, I wish you a
Thank you very
successful
much.
couple of days. Thank you for taking the time out to speak for us.
That's great.
Have a good conference.
Thank you very much. Thanks.